Let's have a look at this position 5 shaman and things that can be improved on. He's bought 1 ops ward, 2 branches, 1 clarity, 1 tango, left 174 gold, and no one else has bought the remaining ward. Now fast forward to the rune battle. And again, his positioning is a bit aggressive. As a shadow shaman, you should be hanging back. And if you had gotten hit by the arrow there, that's it. 1 armor, 600 HP, and it's gone. This is a really good play by the shadow shaman to do the right click first before shackling to try and get additional damage in. At this point in time, as they're chasing us, the Zeus in theory should be spamming his arc lightning, but only as right clicking. If the Zeus spammed a bit more arc lightning, could have gotten an earlier first blood. And what I like about the shaman there, very nice, running away. I think he could have kited the line a bit more and used the upslope before shackling. Really nice TP and a fast rotation to try and get a shackle in. Again, a right click here before the shackle could have helped optimize the damage. The Jug could have also right click and move a bit more to secure the first kill. And I am the Jug, so that was my bad. Now, Mirana is running away. She has no health. The Shadow Shaman should not be hanging at this location. There is no one. Immediately run to pull the wave, which is what he did, which is what I really like. That's the right thing to do. It's a good pull. To double pull, I tend to pull when the remaining creep camp is about halfway. I really do not like this ward. Ward should help you see the enemy, and that ward accomplishes absolutely nothing. And unfortunately, he's pulled it a bit too early and has not gotten anything. For earlier camps, I like to just do a single pull and secure the additional CS. Now this is not the right thing to do. It's 152. Your carry is free farming the lane. You should go down, secure the 2-minute rune, alternatively pull instead of sapping the carry's experience. And now 2 minutes, the carry is completely doing okay. There's no point in hanging around. You should be going to pull at 212 instead of hanging around trying to deny creeps, which the Juggernaut is perfectly capable of doing himself. Alternatively, if he's not pulling creeps, he should be positioned behind the Mirana, ready to gank. And right now, if he was positioned behind the Mirana there, a simple shackle into a Juggernaut spin, we could have gotten another kill there. Extremely easy, especially with the creep wave pushing in. And I think the Mirana just about turned level 2, so she didn't have a leap yet. Again, no clicking off to see what items they had. Just gonna fast forward this. He decides here to go for the double stack. I tend to prefer pulling the creeps up instead of to the right, so that if anything in the lane happens, there's a shorter distance to run to the lane. Now, the thing I have about stacking and pulling is that the two camps would win the smaller creep camp that you have that is oncoming. So unless you have an AoE spell, which is Shackles is level 1, it only does damage to one target, he does not have enough DPS to completely clear the camp. And instead of denying, again, there's no one in XP range. Do not focus on deny, focus on your last hits. And this Shadow Shaman has tried to focus on denying, and he has basically 0 last hits, 0 deny. And finally, manages to clear the wave, and again he's focusing on denying rather than killing, and at this point in time he should be backing away to let the Jug take the full experience. But nope, he is still hanging around. Great use of upgrading the courier and wards. As a Shadow Shaman, it is very, very important to get your boots of speed to catch someone to shackle. So instead of going a circlet, he should have actually skipped the circlet, and gotten the boots, brown boots first in order to make plays happen. Again here, he's hanging around in a defensive position in a 2v1 lane, which is highly unlikely that the slug will pounce. So it's really pointless hanging around, and he's basically just continuing to sap the experience of the Juggernaut when the Juggernaut has already won the lane and is capable of handling himself. 452, he could be stacking another camp, but he is aimlessly wandering around and not accomplishing much. Now there's a pull here, which is a decent choice to pull. Creep wave is pulled out, definitely go for the pull. And if we fast forward, the single pull fails again, so definitely needs a bit more work there for the single pull. Again, very focused on last hitting. Should try and focus on last hitting D9. Should try and focus a lot more on CS. Now he decides to run forward. Now, if you're running forward, you want to scare the slug out of the XP zone. There's no point running and right clicking. So exactly when he runs forward, the slug is scared of getting shackled, so he runs back. If as a Shadow Shaman you want to do this, you should be able to force the slug out of the range. Otherwise, there's no point being here. You should be again pulling, single pulling, double pulling, and in effect, a well-played Shadow Shaman on this lane should ensure that the carry with the early kill is at least 3-4 levels ahead of the Shadow Shaman. Instead, the Jug is level 6 and the Shadow Shaman is level 4 because he has absorbed so much XP.